To it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. As you know, DeJounte Murray is scrappy. He said, quote, "It's in my DNA. I've always been a dog. If I don't score a point, I'm going to rebound or facilitate or play defense. That's the thing that you've got to have. I just do anything to win." Guys, they love his competitive streak.
Well, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Fewer options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out. It's all about how you respond to adversity.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Smart in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Murray and White in the backcourt. Doug McDermott out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Williams' shot is good.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's McDermott. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Murray passes to Young. Smart grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Williams punches it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Inside, here's McDermott. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Tatum against Johnson. Shot from 12. And the shot falls short that time.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Now here's Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brown. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Murray from outside hits a three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Horford attacking, and Horford powers it home.
Well, the display of a little quickness on the drive. Al Horford, sensational.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. A lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside, Brown. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
That kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. the coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
I'll tell you, for a guy who attempted less than 1 3-pointer per game for the first 8 years of his career, how good is Al Horford from range?
San Antonio trailing here. Murray up top. Williams defending. Here's Young. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Here's Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Murray.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one. Smart with the defensive effort. And Tatum, here we go. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's Forbes. Pass to Eubanks. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Richardson, the pass to Brown. Back to Richardson. Down low. Here's Cantor. And Cantor with the slam.
Well, you have to be effective in the screen and roll game if you're a big man in today's NBA. Cantor, when he's rolling with purpose, look out.
Now here's Walker. Here's Forbes. Covered by Schroeder. A nice shot by Forbes.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Cantor's shot is good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside Walker. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Vassell. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Forbes. Clock at 6. Lets it go.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
Forbes can't get it to go. Cantor finds Williams. Here's Brown. Again, Boston.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Forbes. Covered by Schroeder. Pass to Forbes. Here's Eubanks. He's guarded by Cantor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Doug McDermott out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Bryn Forbes. And it's Walker in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Spurs shooting a solid 53% from the floor. To the inside, Eubanks. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Eubanks, he's got 6. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Out to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. And no good. And San Antonio has possession. 7-point differential. Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's gotten 4 this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Williams passes to Canner. The kick out to Williams. Unloads. Boston again missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Pritchard, and he buries his first look.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Walker. Not a lot of room. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's Walker on the wing. Sinks that one from the post. Walker's got his first bucket in this one. And Boston calls time here. Change here for San Antonio. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Smart passes to Tatum. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
The Spurs have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
To the middle. They double-team Tatum. And there's a 3-second violation.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Primo. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Richardson. Smart with the ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Tatum. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Horford. Richardson finds Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Smart with the ball. He's guarded by White. Tatum from long range. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
That one drops for him. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Pass to Richardson. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Josh Richardson has a high level of focus. Even from range, he's not going to be distracted.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Johnson. Horford with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Jaylen Brown.
Here's White. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Horford passes to Tatum. 1:43 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Rebound San Antonio.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
They kick it out to Murray. Off target from outside. The Celtics with the lead to the paint. Here's Horford. And they pick up 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Richardson.
At the line for the Celtics, Al Horford. At the line for 1.
And that one misses.
Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's White. Down low. Second chance effort. And the nice layup by Young. Young's got his third basket on the night right there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Here's White going inside. Here's Murray. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over White. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
To the inside. 17-foot shot on the way. That one no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Celtics out in front, up by 9. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and 2 assists. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. As we all know, scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. McDermott can't get it to go.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
They double-team Tatum. Horford outside. Puts up a 3. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
So it's San Antonio now. Down by 12. White, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 17. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Murray against Smart. Outside White. Pass to McDermott. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Williams against Murray. Pass to Young. Tries again, and the layup is good. Give him 8.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And the Spurs call time here. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
The loudest section gets free t-shirts.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Young. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Walker, he's checked in for White. And Forbes subbed in for Murray. Canner's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Smart.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics another 3.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Walker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Walker's got 5 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
It's Walker on the wing. Pass to Eubanks. Now McDermott. Outside Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Brown drives in, and that one good. He's got 9.
Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Forbes. He's got 5. Inside, here's Eubanks. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's Brown. That shot is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Forbes. McDermott outside.
2 minutes remaining in the ball.
Back to Forbes. And in is Canner. Gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Schroeder, he's checked in for Boston.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Celtics. Dennis.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Here's Vassell. He's guarded by Canner. Just 3 to shoot. A shot from the high post. Vassell can't get it to go. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. It's tipped. Brown passes to Canner. Tatum against McDermott. Pass to Pritchard. From deep. Outside Tatum. There's the drive. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 9-point game. Here's Forbes. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Forbes.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Brown. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Assisted by
Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Walker. He's got 5.
Peyton Pritchard. That's his first personal foul.
He's off on the first. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Eubanks. Johnson comes in for McDermott. White, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Forbes. Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The kick out to Richardson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Spurs making a switch here. Canner against Murray. Young. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. Horford inside. Covered by Johnson. And there's Horford on the assist by Richardson.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford just powering his way through. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Schroeder. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Murray and White in the backcourt. Keldon Johnson out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Primo in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Young. And too long on the shot. Boston's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Right side, Richardson. Williams in the post. Young's there. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
White finds Murray. Over Schroeder. Offensive rebound. And Young slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
To the inside. Out to Horford. There's the three. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. The Spurs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Knocked loose. Stolen by Schroeder. Rebounded by the Spurs. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. He takes it in. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Young. Pass to Murray. All alone. Again, the Spurs score.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Outside Murray. The ball's knocked loose. Brown with the steal. Here's Williams. Horford passes to Smart, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Substitution. Jason Tatum.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. Horford against Young. 6 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Young's got 8 rebounds in the game. White for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Tatum. And Young pulls it down. Young's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Well, this is what you want. Doug McDermott developing into a big shot maker. Looks good there.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run. Murray passes to McDermott. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Tatum against Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Outside Murray. Here's Young. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Brown. Yes! He nails it! Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Tatum can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
First team.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Murray over Smart.
Well, that's outstanding footwork from Smart on the defensive end. A superb job staying with his man.
Outside, Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting from Boston, Robert Williams. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Murray with it. Now Horford defending. Rebound Boston. Pass to Tatum. Over McDermott. And he sinks it.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Murray passes to Young. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Horford against McDermott. Smart up top. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart. And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
If you want to know why they turned to Al Horford, it's because he delivers time and again.
Murray. Yes!
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Well, Jason Tatum made it clear from the outset of his career he would be a player in the NBA. But it was year 3 where you saw that drastic increase. He went from 15 to 23 points and was named to his first All-Star game.
And the Spurs call time here. They're behind by 6. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At At the line for your Spurs.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's Tatum, takes it inside, and finished by Tatum. Wow!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Murray, denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Marcus Smart at the line for 2.
And he's unable to get the second one.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.